What I do know is that a quarter of the population of Northern Ireland are on a health waiting list, and we have no government. And despite all your problems here, sometimes I think we should be chairing peace processes on Capitol Hill, actually, but you tend to get the government going eventually. And I think our first job should be to represent our constituents. We had an election 18 months ago. We now have also got the Windsor Framework, which allows us to trade on the same terms into the European market, into the British market, and around the world. It is a fantastic opportunity, actually, if you have any money to come and invest in Northern Ireland, in Derry in particular. But it is a fantastic opportunity, but the DUP still aren't going into government. And they don't want this imposed upon them. They said, it's a bit like Brexit, which was imposed upon the people of Northern Ireland against their will, and it's created all this trouble. My view is there is no future other than one where we work together. We've learned this lesson 1,000 times. We have to keep going back to the lessons of that great generation in 1998, where harder decisions were made, bigger sacrifices were made. You have to compromise every single day. My view is the future will be, in the next 10 years, is going to be a conversation about constitutional change. For me, we're going to be relentless in ensuring that that's a process of reconciliation, that it's not about victory of one side over the other. It's about bringing people together in a new type of country and society. I think that's where politics is moving. But we have to compromise every single day. We have to work together right now to deal with the issues of the health service and the economy. We can't do that by shouting at each other over a wall and closing our ears to what the other is saying. So I would just make an appeal to the DUP to come back in. We'll have our fights around the room, around the table. Let's not have them using megaphones. It doesn't get anybody anywhere. And if we haven't learnt that lesson by now, I don't know where we've been.